here introduce and explain about using an interpreter and so on, because you weren't here. Doesn't that okay?
Have you used an interpreter before?
No, I have not.
Give a brief explanation. I'm going to be using my language to try to communicate. I'll use sign through the interpreter, and then you can speak, and she will transfer that communication. She'll use both sign and English. She will be looking at me for the signs, and will speak in English. She will hear that and transport the meaning into signs so that I can see. So we can have a normal conversation back and forth with eye contact.
Wonderful. Can you tell me what you do for a living?
I work at the Illinois Deaf and Hard of Hearing Commission for the government office. I report to 11 congressmen. We meet about 3 times a month, and I give them my reports. I have many different responsibilities. We do a lot of work with training. We tend to practice with researching different things pertaining to deaf and hard of hearing individuals, different services that we can provide for the deaf and hard of hearing people. We make sure that they have accessibility for both deaf and hard of hearing people. Different recommendations for things that they can have. Often we have to go to the government to establish different things for them. Making sure that they're registered sign language interpreters that have licensure working. And what is it that you do?
I work for the Conway Achievement Project here at Columbia College. We are a support services program which assists low-income, first-generation college students who, to help them through their college career here at Columbia.
So you offer that for low-income, meaning any students, or specifically, how do you determine a low-income student?
They have to come into our office and fill out an application, and our director determines their need for our services. Majority of them are low-income. They don't get any funds from their family at all to assist them through college, or they're a first-generation student who nobody in their family has been to college, so they may not know how to navigate through their college career. So we assist them with that.
So you offer first come, first serve, or specifically limited students for that program?
We are federally funded by the government, so we can only support up to 160 students with our resources. So it is determined by our director who gets into the program or not.
So So do you specifically provide advice, or what is it that your job pertains?
Me specifically, I am at the front desk, and I support the 2 advisors who work there. So when a student comes into the office, I'm the first person that they see, and I will assist them in using our computer lab, checking out textbooks, checking out laptops. If they want to talk to me about anything, they're welcome to. A lot of things I've been doing lately is assisting students with writing their resumes and their cover letters.
Would you enjoy that?
I do. I love the environment. I love talking to the students. I love the liberal arts, so talking to the students about their classes, about what's going on in their lives. It's a great working environment.
Oh, that's really awesome.
And can you tell me a little bit more about some of the services that you offer in your job?
Sure. I would like to expand on the sign language licensure. It's rather new in this area. Since 2009, it's required that interpreters must have a license to work here in Illinois. Two things are required for licensure. Other than that, there must be a required license. Interpreter has to apply with a form, and there is a fee involved. And after that, you can provide your certificate, which is a test. It tests their proficiency, and that determines what type of certificate they receive. The board will determine which appropriate license they should receive based on their performance test. So there are 2 different types of license. There's a red, and that limits to 2 years working. They have to move up again for the new licensure. In the general license, there are 3 places in which they could work. There's basic, advanced, and masters that they can acquire. So for that interpreting certificate, they will decide which best meets their ability. And that will determine what type of working environment they can accept and what kind of jobs, what services they can provide. And that license will let them know that. For the deaf and hard of hearing, they will also know what kind of interpreter they can expect to arrive at that appointment. It helps everyone involved.
And is there the same types of certificates and licenses in every state in the country?
Other states do not have the same. Illinois has one, which they have to have the license. All required interpreters in the Illinois working area have to have this license. Not all states are as involved with that as Illinois. Some require just a certificate, some require nothing. In the future, hopefully it'll branch out. More and more people will accept licensure and their requirement, because I believe that the license is really a provisional help for the interpreter so that they can provide those services. work
say.
set aside. Do you
Yeah.
mind if I ask you a few questions? So what are your plans for the summer?
So I'm taking a vacation next month, going to Spain. So,
Spain?
yeah.
Why? What's up with that?
My boyfriend's company is sending us both out there for a conference for a few days, and then after that we are going to take a little vacation and roam around and enjoy the cities there.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. And will you travel around to different locations? Or are you limited to one area in the country?
We're going to Lisbon, Portugal.
Do you know how to spell Lisbon?
Lisbon. And Madrid, Spain. And Granada, Spain.
Oh, wow. How long have you been planning that?
About 6 months now.
Oh, I'm sorry. How long do you plan on staying?
Oh, how long do we plan to stay? 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's fantastic. Do you plan on seeing the running of the bulls?
Oh no, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't like animal interactions like that.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
You want to block yourself from that.
Yes,
Make sure to not hold the red cape. Okay?
very good advice.
I don't know if that would be a good idea for the bull. He would probably chase after you with that red cape.
That's true. That's true. I'm more into the flamenco dancing.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I hope you enjoy your visit.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to it. Do you have any vacation plans coming up?
My family vacation plans, no, we're going to just stay home, hang out with each other. But personally, myself, I would like to plan a flight to Rhode Island. It's actually my hometown growing up. You're probably wondering why I want to go to Rhode Island. I haven't been back there in 25 years. This year, the class graduated. My class of 25. Sorry, I'm actually going back to school to return to my class in which I went there once for 25 years, and I'm going back again for another reunion. So we're going to mingle with one another, chat, catch up on old friends, old cliques. It'll be nice to visit them again.
Wonderful. Sounds like a great trip. I've never been to Rhode Island myself. I hear it's very beautiful there.
Yes, it is beautiful. Growing up in that state, I never realized how beautiful it is, but now, because I don't live there, I really understand the beauty of it.
Probably the big city life, going from the big city life to a little bit more open area without all the big buildings. It's nice to see that once in a while.
Myself, I'm not originally from Chicago. I'm actually from Providence. It's not a big city. It's a farmland. Chicago, all these big cities and the traffic, it's so hectic compared to Rhode Island. But I wouldn't say that it's the same environment. Because it's not, Rhode Island is not a farmland. They have cities, you know, throughout the state. Now, Michigan, that's beautiful. I really enjoy Michigan. It is definitely my favorite part.
I love Michigan too.
Oh, I'm sorry. He really enjoys the beaches in Rhode Island. That is his favorite part.
Have you been to the beaches here?
Illinois doesn't have beaches.
Lake Michigan.
That is
Beaches.
not a beach.
Come on.
All right. But no, I have not gone.
Okay.
I like the ocean beaches.